For me, Carson Wentz is the type of talent that he has to get every single chance because he's that talented, right? So he's the guy you give a chance to every single year.
Is that really Eric Davis?
Yeah, the 49ers win the Super Bowl next season.
Is that really
Absolutely.
Eric Davis?
First of all, ED, big fan.
Hey! Thanks
Second
for watching,
of all,
man.
Absolutely they win the Super Bowl next season.
I disrespected him so hard in the offseason inadvertently. I was trying to make the point that the Niners needed to draft a cornerback, and I was saying the Niners haven't had like a Pro Bowl corner since Dion. And like within 45 minutes, Eric Davis was like, excuse me. And I was like, oh, I got to go back and look at his stat. Oh, yeah, he had some years in 95. And sorry, Eric, I was 7. My bad. You're the man. Thank you for watching.
My dad, so one of the first games my dad showed me, so he used to tape all the Niners games. Real quick story about Eric Davis. One of the first games he showed it to me too after, if you remember the Tremaine Brock pick six, Matt Schaub's third straight pick six, when they won the game where Catholic was 7 for 15. He reminded me, because when I was like 5 or 6 years old, he used to show me the Niners Cowboys NFC Championship game in '94 on tape, and he would always tell me how happy he was when Eric Davis picked off the pass at the beginning of the game and all of that. So,
all right, well, I'm starstruck. Yeah, it's true.
Yes, true. Right on.
That's true.
Right.
And the thing about Carson Wentz,
he's supporting my earlier point, right? It goes back. You need to get a quarterback who can be on the level or can look eye to eye on any given game with Kyler Murray and Russell Wilson, right?
Carson Wentz can. Carson Wentz absolutely can. And the other thing about Carson Wentz, he can move. I saw him do it against the Niners. Like Eric Armstead couldn't contain him in the pocket, and Eric Armstead isn't a stiff. He made Eric Armstead look like he wasn't on the field. So yeah, Carson Wentz can do that. He would be so good on this offense. There's no question. So good.
People are saying they would take Jimmy over Goff. I mean, I'd take 2019 Jimmy over 2019 Goff, but I'm probably taking 2020 Goff over 2020 Jimmy. But to me, they're both just not cutting it. Like if we were all just like replaced, like all the conversations we have Jimmy, and we were all Rams people, we could have the same exact conversations about Jimmy that we could have those same exact conversations about Jimmy, about Goff. So it's not saying Eric says 4th and 1, let the Saints off the hook. And I do think there is something to that, right? Like it was a big momentum shift in the game, but the football
4th and 1, let the Saints off the hook.
Yeah. But I just think there's too much nuance of what could have happened, right? Like they did play 45 to 50 minutes of football. And the Niners, maybe I do agree with him that maybe getting that 4th and 1 would have been the biggest momentum shift just because they were so undermanned to begin with. But I don't know.
I agree with Eric. It was not a good call on 4th and 1. And you can Kyle Shanahan needs to own that. But I'm not saying that my opinion of him drastically changes because of those couple of calls in the game. Those weren't good calls. And Saleh outperformed him yesterday. And you should have went for it on the first 4th and 1. He didn't go for it. The second one, he had a 3rd and 1 and a 4th and 1. Juszczyk wasn't on the field for either play and didn't get the ball. You have a play action rollout and then a handoff to McKinnon.
Well, if I think
you can do better than that.
If it's Ayuk on 3rd and 1 instead of throwing the ball at his shoes, maybe they get it on 3rd and 1. Who knows?
True.
So there's nuance.
The Saints were blitzing to make Mullins react quickly.
Right.
Yeah, and that's the right thing to do against Mullins or anything.
But again, this is not something new, and this is probably going to be something we're going to see every single game moving forward, where teams are just going to blitz. They're not scared. They're going to blitz the heck out of the 49ers.
Yes, and they were doing that to Jimmy Garoppolo too.
Right, right. I mean, the Vikings put the initial game plan with Jimmy Garoppolo out there. Well, if we totally take away the middle of the field and we say, we'll put our corners and make you throw the ball down the field and outside, can you do it? And then the Chiefs really put a stamp on it in the 4th quarter of the Super Bowl, where they really were putting everybody in the middle of the field and blitzing him, and he can't really throw the ball down the field and outside.
Real quick, I think it's time for us to wrap it up soon, but I'd like to say, Eric, thank you so much for watching the whole show. I'm really touched. And
me too.
If you don't mind, would you like to come on with Vish and us sometime? If you're free next Monday, we'd love to have you. Any Monday, we are extending our invitation to you. Think about it. We'd love to have you, and we'll give you easy questions, Eric. We're not going to grill you. Vish is a very nice guy. So think about it. All right, cool.
Ooh,
I'll
give me
DM you. I
some thumbs up.
appreciate you. Hey, thanks, Eric.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you.